First of all, excuse the background noise if you can hear, but we've got the gardeners in doing a bit of hedging or whatever they're doing. I don't know what they do. Cut grass. I've been trading for 42 years, since 1982. And I want to share with you the way that we trade here at the tradingmentors.com, so that gives you value for money, and why I use these charts, an explanation as to why I use these charts, and I would never use anything else. Why would I? So what happens is with beginners, as the brokers, as you've seen the disclaimers, is that as soon as they start, they lose their money. 90% of people lose their money within 6 months. Why is that? Well, everybody thinks they know how to trade. Everyone thinks that they have all the answers. They can just look on YouTube and learn something. They can see thousands of videos. Now, I'm not interested in YouTube. I'm not, I don't care how many people view this. I make my money in the markets. And if anyone's serious about learning how to trade, I can show you how to trade, work 15 minutes a day and use parabolic trends. And I'll show you those in a minute. And just that's it, and spend more time with your family. So if you're looking for more time away from the charts, now 90% of my time is not here on the charts. 10% of my time is on the charts. That's it. 90% of my profits are on the charts while I'm doing the other bits and bobs, golfing or whatever I'm doing. So it's really important to give you value for money in terms of my 42 years experience, and give you the knowledge that I have and spread that to you if you're serious about trading. The other thing to remember is that success is a journey, it's not a destination. So if you are looking for perfection, especially in the markets, then you are probably not going to find it anytime soon. You might be looking for 10 years, but I can put together the best charts that I know in my 42 years of experience. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a parabolic trend, give you some examples, great examples by the way, and I'll be covering price action in the next few minutes. I'll be covering price cycles, which are really important, so that you get better understanding of how it all works. And if you are one of my clients that upgraded to the Get Funded program, then of course this hopefully makes a bit more sense to you as you learn. So what we do here is a Get Funded program. It's a 12-month course, and I'll give you free 12-month signals. The signals aren't just buy here but sell there. They are charts which explain exactly what we're doing, so you can build your knowledge, build your own experience, and then move on, because you're not just looking for profits for the next 5 minutes, you're looking for profits for the next 10 years. And using the same thing, and the same pattern re-emerges every few days. So it gives you trading opportunities throughout. So shall we get into the charts and see what's going on? And also I'll explain what a parabolic trend is so that you get a better understanding of it. So the first thing to acknowledge is that all the settings are exclusive for my clients who upgrade to the Get Funded program, the 12-month program, but it gives you a flavor of what we're looking for, and it also helps the people who have upgraded to confirm that they've got their charts correct, and also to build your confidence once you've got the chart, so that repetition is the key, isn't it? The more you see it, the more you understand it. And if you're a beginner, as an example, it might seem a bit overwhelming in the beginning. There's lots of tools that do this and do that, but in time, once you've seen it several times, the penny might drop, and many of my clients say, can it really be this simple to make money? And it is. And you only have to work 15 minutes a day, any time of day. You choose midnight, morning, afternoon, you choose the 15 minutes that you want to trade. So where is the pound yen going? Well, it's a bit of a no-brainer, isn't it? So in the parabolic trend realm, we wait for several things to happen. We wait for the sell signal, and we also wait for the price to break this blue line, and guess what? The price goes down. And also this measures the number of sellers coming in to the market. And once you have all the sellers, or all the buyers. Now you can use this chart on its own. You don't need any of the other chart, but I will go into a little bit more detail just to help you along and give you more confidence. So that, how much is that worth to you? So if you are $10,000 demo account as an example, because you want to practice, you want to get your confidence, you want to build the account, etc. Then of course this, and you sell on the sell signal below the blue line, 194.90, 194.90 about there, is 889 pips so far, which gives you $8,890. If you just go one lot, just one lot, that's all you need to do in the beginning. And of course, that's a lot of money to anybody. So very, very easily you can pick up these trades. Now, if it's a buy, you've got a buy signal and all the buys are in. The rules have to apply, of course. And then the price goes up from here. So we can measure what's that's worth. So that's 544, maybe a bit more, to 207. So let's say 500 pips. That gives you $5,000. Now you're not going to be looking at this chart every minute of the day. You're not doing that. You're going to go out and enjoy yourself and spend time with your family and friends. You're going to be traveling the world, and while you're traveling on the aircraft, you will be banking this money automatically. As Warren Buffett said, if you can find a way to make money while you sleep, you will never need to work again. So that's the first stage of the parabolic trend. And I'm going to go into a little bit more detail, but can you see how simple it is? It really is simple. So I've zoomed into the 4-hour chart on the pound yen, and we were talking about a parabolic trend on the daily with a sell signal below the blue line, and we've got the same thing happening on the 4-hour chart. So this becomes what we call a no-brainer. A parabolic trend is a parabolic trend, and it will move a lot. Okay, as I say, this is 800 pips, and so what this tells you in terms of the parabolic trend and helps you is tells you where to place your stop and move your stop. So your stop may be here, the next day it's going to 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 be here. Okay, very, very simple. And again, it only takes 10 minutes. That's it. 10 minutes just to, if that, not even that, to actually get into this. Now, there are other ways to trade this, and I'll go into that in terms of price cycle. So, and price action charts are important addition to the parabolic trend, which you can use to actually add extra positions if you feel confident enough to do it to make even more money. So let's go into that. Now, the price cycle is an important aspect of trading a parabolic trend. Where is the price in terms of being high or low? Is it oversold? Is it overbought? Are there additional opportunities? You can probably spot without me telling you where the opportunities are. And this is really important as well. So whenever we see the stochastic move up into this area, overbought in a downtrend, then of course we're very, very interested in that, aren't we? So you can see where you can actually sell it. If you missed the change of character here at the beginning of this big move, then of course you can just wait for the price cycle to come back to you. And what that means is that the price has gone down to oversold. Now, don't get bogged down with the oversold bit, but the price cycle is highly likely to move back up and then come into an overbought condition, which will give you better entries if you wanted to. So as an example, this could be a trade here, couldn't it? Quite easily. Just below the blue line, recognize the blue line. Put your stop there and 2 to 1. Okay, that's 513 pips, by the way. And let's get rid of that one as an example. Swing high in a downtrend. into the sell zone, as I call it, sell zone, sell zone, sell zone. And we can put another order there, so we can say yes, that's overbought, and stop there. Now remember, it doesn't matter how many pips stop you got or whatever, because you're only risking 2%. Remember, it doesn't matter if it's a 100 pip stop or 200 pip stop or a 50 pip stop, you're risking 2%. That's it. If you want to get funded and stay funded and make 10 grand a week, that's the only way you're going to do it. So as an example here, we've got a swing high, as I said to members, and we can safely say that this is going down. So we've got a sell signal below the blue line. The patterns just re-emerge over and over again, and 2 to 1 there. So you would have been hitting your target now. So we've got 494. Actually, we would have made more money by trading these separate here than we would. We've got 800 pips there in all, but this is 500 and this is 400. So we'll actually make more money, interestingly. So that is the parabolic trend with the settings. The settings are exclusive to members who upgrade, by the way, for the 12-month Get Funded course. And if your chart doesn't look like this and you have upgraded, just message me. Don't worry, you might have missed something out or whatever. Don't worry, that's what I'm here for, to support you and give you value for money in terms of experience and knowledge. So let me put the price action charts on here to explain a little bit about price action as well. Remembering that when we start coaching people, we're talking to people that have no experience at all and people who've been trading for 2 or 3 years with good experience. So the way it's been developed is to make life a lot easier in making decisions. So this is why we've combined the parabolic trend with the price action charts, and not all the tools are shown here. I don't use all the tools, but this is the main one which I'm focused on every day for VIP members. If you're not a VIP member, the links are below. So we know about price cycles, swing highs in this case, and I'll show you in a good example of a swing low in an uptrend, so you can see how that works as well, just as an example. And so we know the swing highs, we know the price cycle, and also note this stepping stone effect. When it's a buy, you have a stepping stone effect and it's gone green. So these are extra trading opportunities, and for me, and how I would use it, I would, as an example, wait for the price to break these green lines. These are support areas and resistance areas. So once they become support, we do need to see a continuation of that. So this is the sell here as an example. So you'd have break of structure. Break of structure is down there somewhere, but this is break of structure for us here much earlier. So the green stepping stone effect, in this case downwards with the red background, is a very powerful way to trade. And as the price comes up above support, you can then get back in if you want to, and then the price gives way. It doesn't come back again until it comes back into here, which is a sell zone. It won't be a buy until this converts and you get change of character completely. Okay, eventually it will, don't get me wrong, there will be a reversal at some stage, but in the meantime you can bank thousands and thousands of pips. So in conclusion, I would say that if you're looking for perfection, you found it here. This doesn't get any better than this in my 42 years of trading. Now I trade stocks and shares in a similar way, but I hold them for several years rather than just a few days or a few months. I'm a position trader, but you can be a day trader as well using these same tools. You can be a swing trader, clearly. You can be just a position trader where you're going to hold on to that position for several, 2 or 3, 4, 5 days a week, let's say, while you go off on holiday or you travel the world. So it's a fantastic way and a fantastic lifestyle, it has to be said, of trading the parabolic trends with the price action charts. And all you do is just simply move your stop each day, pop into your charts, move your stop along, move your stop along until you get stopped out or until it reaches your targets as previously mentioned. Now the 12 months Get Funded program is available. It's limited spaces because I'm not going to be busy, over busy. I like to be playing golf and being outside in the sunshine and spending time with my family. But nonetheless, I'm happy to help people who are serious. It's a 12-month coaching program. You might not even need 12 months, but it's there. You get 12 months signals with the charts and the explanations. You get 12 months VIP membership, and we've got the reduced price. So if you're interested in that, if you're not serious, then fine, keep looking around. But I'd be happy to help you and help you in your trading journey.